Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Dan's Talking with Friends. Today, I am joined by Tommy Willis at Collectibles and More in Brockport. Somebody I've gotten to know and somebody I've had the pleasure of talking Funkos, comics, kids, everything with. And I'm all about promoting local businesses, and I thought this would be a great place to stop for the day. Tommy, welcome.
Thank you, Dan. Hi, everybody. I'm Thomas Willis. I'm the owner of Collectibles and More, where we do Funkos, comics, wrestling figures, action figures, and anything in between that is collectible.
Now, Tommy, how long have you been in the game?
I've been in the Funko game for about 3 years, personally. But like selling collectibles, about 5. I'll be honest with you, when I first got into Funkos, I thought they were ugly as hell
Same.
because they have these gigantic heads, and I didn't understand the big head thing. My brother was actually a big pop collector when I wasn't doing pops. I was doing like wrestling figures and like action figures and like those little metal figurines type things. I was selling those, not making, barely breaking even, because they weren't very high end items. My brother kept on showing me these pops, and I'm like, dude, they're so ugly. Like, how do you collect these things? So next thing you know, I'm working with this guy at our old job, and he was a huge Funko collector, and he really showed me like some cool pops I've never seen before, and like the collecting aspect of it. Where my brother didn't, he was just kind of like he just grabbed whatever, and that's when I fell in love with Funko Pops. Right then and there, I picked up my very first one, which was a Notorious B.I.G.
Biggie.
And it was a convention exclusive. I don't remember exactly what year. I don't know if it was like 2017 or 18, but I know he had the cane and the hat. Fell in love from that day on. So that's how I got into it.
I love it. And you don't just have your shop here in Brockport, you also sell at the Avon Flea Market.
Yep, we do. That's where we originally started selling at the East Avon Flea Market, which is the Vintage Drive-In. Also, when they're not doing the flea market, we started there. We got pretty big, where people were asking us about like, do you have a retail shop? Where can I go to buy more, or where can I go somewhere? So we just kind of, the pandemic hit. I got laid off from my job, and I figured what time than never to try a retail shop. And the next thing you know, we're there.
And the beauty of it is you fit right in on the strip you're on in Brockport here on Main Street, because it's all local businesses, but not just that. My personal experience with you, the first time I walked in to check it out as a Funko collector, I walk in, I talk about my charity, next thing you know, I'm walking out of this place with 10-inch Funko Pops and all this other stuff. Your love for the kids, you got little stuff out for the kids. Places don't have that. Comic shops, pop shops, they don't have that kind of stuff. They don't have that feel. So already, and I think I stopped in like your first month, you were already part of the community vibe.
Yep.
And man, that just speaks volumes. And that's right then and there I started telling everybody about it. Because that right there is not just a sign of a great shop, a sign of a great guy who's doing business here. So we're very happy to have you. And it's been cool to watch your stock grow. You went from pops on the shelves. So what else are you selling here? We're gonna take a tour in a minute, but tell the folks what else you have, because it's grown quite a bit.
It has. So I think initially when you stopped in, I didn't even have my counter. I had a little table.
Yeah.
A little like flea market type table for my cash register and all that, because I was starting from nothing, basically. But we have grown. We've gotten counters. We've gotten more shelving. We've gotten more display areas. We're starting to get more like Funko display things. But besides Funko, we have gigantic metal figurines still. We have the mini ones. We have a ton of wrestling action figures. We're starting to do more DC and more Marvel figures. We're starting to get sports cards in. We got some Pokemon cards, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We do stickers. College kids love the stickers. We do tons of anime and stuff like that. And whenever you come in if you ever come into my shop with your kid, I'm always giving the kid a free sticker, because the kids love stickers. And like I said, it's something that I do sell, yes, but if I give a sticker to a kid who's 5, 6 years old and makes his day, I don't care. It makes my day.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's nothing to me. You know what I mean?
You've made such an impact on the 2 times my daughter's been in here that every time we drive by, she says, "Oh, Dad, do you think they're open?" So,
Yeah.
and that's pretty awesome to make a kid's day because she has your stickers as well,
Yeah.
sitting on her Kindle right now. So, I've also heard many college kids talk about your shop, which is awesome. This area hasn't had a shop like yours. I mean, yeah, there was a comic shop, but it didn't compare collectible-wise to what you have here.
Right.
And it's just been awesome to hear people in the community buzz about it. When the parents who know I'm a nerd, they're like, "Is there anywhere around I can go?"
Yeah.
I no longer have to send them, 25 minutes away. I can send them right here in town, and that's just been unbelievable. And when I stop in, I get to stop across the street at my Jimmy's E's and get a plate.
Get a trash plate.
Yeah. So
Get a milkshake.
yeah, but it's just been really cool to welcome you to the community, to have you here in the community. A hell of a guy, and I just wanted to take the time to sit down with you. And now I kind of want to take the time to stand up with you and take a tour of the shop here.
Let's take a tour of the shop. So we're gonna go this way. So
Okay.
everything behind the counter here normally is our higher end stuff. So just ask for it. You feel free. And then we're gonna go this way. Generally, we keep some more stickers here. We keep Funko plastics, pins. We have our bundle stuff. Some like odds and ends Funko things. Besides big pins, we're just starting to get into wrestling figures. Then we got some kid stuff, Hatchimals, fingerlings, and then in the glass case.
Got a glass case here.
We got Pokemon cards, some very old vintage Star Wars books, and Star Wars collectible items, and then we get into your oddball figures. So this is actually a spray can, and then those Invader Zim ones were limited pieces from the San Diego Comic Con.
Wow.
And then same thing with that Astro Dead guy. So just some oddball stuff that is not normally Funko, that you wouldn't expect. Next here we have our Hot Wheels, because we are expanding into the Hot Wheels section.
Nice.
We have our stickers, our sticker area. Some more LOL dolls that we keep down here. We have all our wrestling figures. As you can tell, we have definitely gained a lot. If you've been here prior, we definitely gained a lot of wrestling figures. We have your metal figurines I was telling you about, our Disney, our 5-packs.
Are those the nano figures?
Yep, those are the nano ones, yep. And then we're going to turn
Wait, you can't just walk past this and not show the people.
I'm sorry, I do apologize. So when we first started, we're like, how are we going to display me? Like, how are we going to put me? So we created me as a Funko Pop, and it has done nothing but looks. I mean, you got the black T-shirt, you got the Funko crown, you got the Adidas Run DMC shoes. I mean, and then AKA somebody just said, I was at the flea market one day, and some guy's like, "You're like the Pop King," and I'm like, that's pretty good. So that's how we did that.
Well, it was fun too because I've been seeing pictures on social media. You run an awesome social media campaign. But people stand in front of the picture now. They buy their pop, some buying their first pop. Man, that's just been so cool to watch.
Yeah, we asked people, hey, do you mind if you want to take a photo of what you just purchased with us next to this? And they're like, sure, that's fine. There's no problem.
Yeah.
So we do that. Real quick, we do a glance of our commons tables. So this is one out of the 2 common tables. We do really cheap pops on here. We do 1 for $12, 2 for $20. 2 for $20 is a great deal because I think that's like the second cheapest compared to Walmart, which does it for like $9.
Well, the price is also supposed to be going up at the end of the year, so that's...
Yeah, exactly. So then here we got more nano figurines, 5-packs, some oddball stuff, some old McDonald's toys.
Nice.
You got some vintage lunch pails, like the Scooby-Doo one here.
Nice.
Some... I forgot what those things were called again.
Are those the Zoom Zooms?
Zoom Zooms, yes. The Zoom Zoom pillows. And over here we got the same. We got the metal figurines. I'm getting away for 1 second. You got the larger metal figurines and the medium-sized ones. We got some lunch pails. I also expanded into Miss Mindy's vinyls. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of those.
Got a few of those.
But that's actually an up-and-coming company that I highly recommend.
They do it's much more detailed than some of the vinyl that's coming out from Funko. It's pretty cool.
They do, yes.
Pretty fun.
We got some Dragon Ball Z glasses. We got the Nano Scene, some collectible peasants from Finding Nemo, and then this is gonna be our anime section right here.
So a whole section of anime. I know that's been really hot lately.
Yeah, a lot of Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, a little bit of everything, Attack on Titans, and then down on the table here we try to keep a horror section, but lately our horror has been selling out like crazy. And then we got our music section. Straight down.
Now, what I want to point out to folks is just how organized this is. When you come in and you say, I'm looking for a pop from a certain section, this man's got you covered.
Yeah. So then we got all our
Like
two
two
packs
packs?
lined up with all our 6 inches.
2 packs for sure. That's what that aisle should be called.
2 packs for sure, yeah. And then we got a little mixture of Star Wars, The Office, wrestling, and Simpsons. That's like this area.
I love it, man. And anyone seeing this, if you are not in the area and you need any of these pops, let me know and I will gladly stop in and scoop them for you.
And then we got our sports section here.
Larry Legend, some MJ.
Same thing here. We got our 10 inches. We got Disney, Back to the Future.
The organization, I need this on my own collection.
Then we got the Avengers assembly sets, including with the new one coming out. Now the table here is kind of a hodgepodge. I haven't had a chance to organize this completely, but it is a little bit of everything. I will tell you this, including chases, Funko Shop exclusives, Comic Cons, diamonds, even first release items. So generally a little bit of everything.
And something that has been mentioned yet is Tommy also takes trade-ins.
I do take trade-ins. We take trade-ins and we also buy collections. So if there's something that you like in the shop and you got some pops in around that you don't want anymore, don't fit your collection, feel free to bring them in and we can definitely do trades.
It's awesome. Yeah, more 10 inches over here? Man.
More 10 inches, yep.
So literally when I stopped in here about 6 months ago, it was a table, some pops on a table, and just an awesome shop owner. So watching this grow is just so cool to see.
Yeah, this is more like our Marvel DC area, and then underneath is kind of like the leftover Disney stuff that we have. X-Men, Masters Universe, Ninja Turtle, like whatever else we don't have room for in the shop, we put it all here.
Man, this is just... Watching you grow, I mean, this is just so cool to see. And I've seen more foot traffic coming in as I pass by, too. So you got your Batman, your DC stuff there.
Got some DC stuff. Got some collector boxes of Halo. We also got... Our window display is loaded with Funko Pops. Like open Funko Pops. We got 10 inches. We got 18-inch Batman, 18-inch Groot. We do sell them if you're interested in the window pieces. We got some posters for sale. We just do it all.
So the more is really more.
Yeah, the more is really more. We got soda cans. We got Zoom Zooms. So we got Star Wars Zoom Zooms. Then there's a Scarlet Witch, one of them. Boba Fett. We actually just sold out of all these. These are plushable, like an art series type Batman thing.
Kind of adorable, to be honest.
Yeah. So, and then over in the corner here, sorry about the box, people, but we got our Funko games. We got our Mandalorian Star Wars figures.
Well, actually, let's talk about that box of chalk there, because on some weekends, Tommy actually has the kids come out and sidewalk chalk the sidewalk out there. So parents, if you're looking for something to do, follow his social media, because he always advertises when he's going to do it.
Yep. So we do like a Come Chalk With Us event, and we put out the chalk, and we just gladly welcome whatever you want to draw, as long as it's positive, and good for the kids.
And speaking of the kids, he's also got these minis here that kids can sort through. Some
We got the
some
mystery
loose
minis
ones.
open, and then we got box ones.
And the kids love opening up those smiles. So he's got it all. Watching you grow, my friend, it's been pretty awesome. And I can't say enough about the experience of getting to know you. Just watching you thrive in the community, watching the community respond. I know when you opened up, people were questioning how can we have a Funko shop and a comic shop, and I was the lone person to say I think both can coexist, and you were proving that to be very beyond true. So
You did. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And it's been a pleasure, talking with you, getting to know you. You latched onto the community in such a great way, man. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Everybody come down and visit this man. What's the address?
It is 32 Main Street. We're right next to the Rooster and right next to the dry cleaners.
And while you're there, get some wings at Rooster.
Hell yeah.
Maybe get some dry cleaning done. Jimmy's across the street, and you got a great owner and a great member of our community right here. Tommy, thank you, my friend.
Not a problem. I'll see everybody.